Welcome back. In today's episode we're going to continue from the last one where we ended in the last one, and as you can see we are bringing in some crystals. We do have a lot of deuterium, and we do also have some sulfur coming into this circle here, so that is what you have to play around with. I'm actually planning to build upwards in this one, vertically, how we say it. So I'm going to try to play around with the blueprinter again and see what I can do with that. So that is the plan for today. I think I will start making some stuff from these crystals, and yeah, just go from there, I think. So let's head over to the blueprinter because yeah, I'm going to try to blueprint something I can use for more builds later on. Just gonna clear this one out. Cool. So the thing is that I wanted to see if I can make a blueprint that is going vertically and which I can multiply and yeah, use for more stuff though. So what I do got these constructors. I need a lot of them. I know my circle is 3 of these wide. So I'm going to build in the middle here, and I think I'm gonna try to, let's see here, it's possible to have this one here. So this is in the middle of these 3, and then 1 and 2. Let's say if I put this one here, then I put this one here. Okay. So let's start with that, and then I'm going to build a foundation on top of this 7 up. Seven upwards, and then I'm just gonna stack these. Just gonna stack this on top of each other. Possible to go even further up here. Okay, we need this one here then. And another one over here. Cool, so we can build 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 then. The question is this enough though? Cool, so let's see here then. Let's say if I'm going to build crystals. Then we do got 37.5. 37.5. And then we have 240 divided on 37.5. And that is 6.4. 6.4? That means that I can have 6 of them and then one on 40%. Like this. That will be 6.4. But anyways, this is gonna be the blueprint. I think if I can manage to do what I'm thinking of. So the thing I need to do then, I need to have some holes. I also need to have a floor on top of this one. Is that possible? So it's just for making this happen. Soup this one over here. The thing then is that I need the holes. Floor hole. Gonna have one more. Maybe I should have it a little bit further out. Maybe I'm gonna have it a little bit further out. Let's say we have it here. So one from the edge. One from the edge. Same over here, one from the edge. And it's gonna be easier here as well. And the same over here, one from the edge. And the same in the middle here. And in the middle up here. Cool, cool. The idea with this one is basically that later on, when I need to build larger stuff, then we can just pop this one in and we can build in the height. Let's see here, so this one, and this is going to be a little bit more tricky because I think I need to face them this direction. I think these need to face this direction, and then I'm going to build all of them down now, and I'm going to adjust them in the end. So let's try that. Let's go all the way down, because then this one will come down here. And another challenge here though, because when I'm gonna stack these, this one will connect with the upper one. Then I can probably just let this one be. Yeah, it's better to just let this one be, I think. Something like this. Question now is this possible? Because now I want a splitter here, or merger, because they're coming out here. No, because I want it like this, you know. And it kinda doesn't fit. Kinda doesn't fit though. We need to have this one further down. We need to force it to happen. Okay, so this one is going down here. And then, can I do a merger here? Kinda. Do I want it to go down or up? Down, probably. Then the question is, can I put a belt in here? Yes, I can. Down here. And down here. This one coming in here. This one coming in here. Cool. Then we want to do the same over here though, so we just need to remove this one again. We want to put this one in, and we want it to go all the way down. All the way down. Cool. And then we do want merges here as well. We want one here. One here. And then we want the belts in place. And now the other magic trick then. It's possible to remove this one again and then place it correctly. Is that possible? Yeah, that is going to be a challenge though. The thing is that if we go down here, I don't want this one. Ooh, I can remove it like this. That's cool. The question is if we get everything to work though. That is another question. Anyways, this one is going to go the other way around. So this one is going to go upwards. That is going to be more challenging. Yeah. What I can do, I can go all the way to the top. And I can put one on the top there, because then it's gonna force it to go the way I want it to go. If I can get up there though, that is another question. So let's pop this one out. Cool, and then we put this one on top here. Because now it's going upwards. Then I can put this one here. We can drag this one all the way down to the floor. Like this. Then we can do the same thing. We can put splitters here. Where do I have my splitters? Ooh, this fits perfectly though. Why does this fit perfectly but not the other one? That's strange. Anyways. Whoops. Wrong way. Splitter. I want it this way. Yeah, we can just do these first. Let's put in the belts first. Cool. Wait. Like that. Wait. Okay. Not that. Yeah, the question is how this will be though when I put another one in there. Probably need to remove these as well and go directly into this one. I'm not sure. Never tried this, so we need to try it out. So we know if it works or not. But it looks promising, at least. Probably need to tweak it a little bit. Yeah. So here this one goes upwards. That means that yeah, it doesn't connect. Doesn't connect. What we can do here now? We can do like this, and we can remove this one. Does it connect now then? Yeah. Now it connects. So we can do like this, and then we can add these though, and we can just make it up through like this. We can do the same over here. Yeah, I can probably just use a half foundation. Then we want to do the same over here. We can use a half foundation here. Because then we can reach the holes here. Because now, when we pop this one in, it's correct. Which is good. Nice. So this one is going on top on that one, and then everything is correct here. The next thing I need to do, because I cannot fly yet, you know, so I need to be able to go up and manually adjust everything here. So what I'm gonna do then, I'm gonna build some catwalks. Am I allowed to build that down here? Question is this part of the... Is this part of the build now or not? I don't know. Because I kinda want this to be up here. I don't think it's part of the build. We can build it after that. But anyways, up here we do want them. Do you want these or do you want the other ones? Which does look better? Cool, then we go for this. And I probably want it double. Because then it's easier to make the stairway. The stairway should be in here. Yeah, we do want the catwalk ramp. Probably want the catwalk ramp. And the reason why is because then we can scale it better. Why can't we build this one here? It's too long. Okay, then we can do like this then. Not sure what I think about this color though. Look like candy. Anyways, we can reach these now, which is good because that will be needed. Let's see, we're gonna do this. I want it to be the same. Yeah, that's kind of hard because it's gonna be there. And on top here we do have new machines. Cool. Just to start off then, let's just put crystals here. Crystals. Cool. Before, let's see here. So we're gonna remove all the scaffolding we built to start with. This one. What I do need then, next thing we need is some power. Where do we want the power cables to come? I probably want the power cables to be even neater than before. And I think I know how I can do it. Let's say we have them go into these ones. Yeah, let's try that. So it's gonna go here. Cool, so we want to remove this one and this. I'm gonna take this one. Here it's gonna be a little bit tricky though. Yeah, I think this will work. I think this will work great. Number 6. Because then we can have this one going here. Oh, almost perfect. I want this to snap over here. Can I? There was that. Now to the last floor then. It's gonna be here. Let's save this one. Gonna call it vertical constructor or something. Times 8. We call it 11001. Let's see here. So I can. Do you want this one? Or we just want black background? Set directory, factory blueprints, and we do want to make like a new category. Oops, I made 2. That doesn't matter. Add subcategory. Can we edit? Oh, it's gonna be subcategory on this one. Yeah, we're gonna call this constructor and this vertical constructor. Price changes. Cool. Save. Nice. Let's take a look how it looks like. So it looks like this. The reason why I build it is because now we can put another one on top here, and we can keep building upwards if we want to have this bigger. And we just need to connect it, this one, to the top. And the only thing we need to do then is to just drag the middle ones here down to the next one. And yeah, save a lot of work. Cool. And then we can just remove the ones that we don't need. For example, when we're going to build crystals, we needed 6.4 or something. Yeah. So then we can just remove one of them, and then we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we just can downclock this to 40%, and then we have 6.4, and then it will puke out as much as it can. My question now is, do we want any light on this one? Maybe we want some lighting. Maybe we add that later on. Yeah, I think we're gonna experiment and do that later on, and then we can add it on later. Maybe we should just do it now. Maybe we should do it now, but what kind of light do we want then? It's gonna be kind of tricky as well, because then we kind of want these overlapping. Probably gonna do it later on. We have lights in the roof though. Just one strip with light in the roof, is that okay? Let's see if we have it like this, and then it's gonna be expensive. I'm gonna do it after this one. I'm gonna build the crystal fabric first. Crystal factory first, and then we got some serious production of these ingredients, which I need for making lights. And then we're gonna consider it in the next one. But I think this is going to be this episode, and then if you would like to see if this works or not, you're probably gonna need to watch the next one. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, hope you got inspired from making like vertically blueprints yourself. If you wanna see if this actually works or not, then you need to click and watch the next one, because then I'm going to build the factory itself and see if it works. So yeah, I guess it's time for click the like button, please subscribe, and I see you all in the next one. Take care, have a nice day, and bye bye.